Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Living World of Darkness Street Magic, where Naomi is just getting back to the Ascension Academy, having been at the Brown Bear for around the time that Ken normally shows up. She'll sort of head to her room, see if he's there.
Ken's just coming out of the bathroom. It seems that he just kind of wanted to spare himself the death glare this time.
It's fair. Surely you could
So,
just... Naomi just kind of looks at him like, surely you could just do something so you don't just fucking sweat awfully when you wear that shit.
I mean, I'm not that good at it, but the material is the material. I didn't really want to fuck with it.
It's not what I mean, actually.
Oh, dude, it'd be worse if I screwed with my own glands. I mean, you sweat for a reason. You start messing with that, and it's pretty much heat stroke city.
That's probably fair. Yeah. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. We'll need to go to the music room to make this shit easier.
All right.
Because the music room is simultaneously both where the ecstatics actually hang out all the time, and also a makeshift sanctum.
Ken follows her there.
Yeah. It's the same room where Naomi threw things at his head. Has many throwable objects in it.
Ken remembers.
So right, you do your shit where you heal. Like you do the life shit where you get better.
It's the thing I've been known to do, yeah.
Like,
what about it?
Okay, one day you're gonna die, you're gonna fuck off, or whatever. Or you're just not gonna be around, I don't fucking know. I'm slowly dying because of this, and we both know that's not in the fucking metaphysical, we're all getting older sense.
Yeah.
And heroin and coke do shit to your body.
I'd say so, yeah.
You need to show me how to stop that shit happening. Or at least stopgap measure to not fucking die if you disappear for a couple of weeks. The rate at which it started happening last time. Guessing that's the time scale? I don't fucking know.
Something like that. I've been kind of counting it off, but thankfully we haven't let it get that far.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I suppose you have a point. I don't know if my level of stuff is even going to work. To be honest with you, from what I can tell, you take things straight out of the patterns of other living beings. I'm not sure if any self-woven anything is going to be an appropriate measure.
I mean, you guys looking for a fucking cure, right? Maybe if this doesn't make me better, then I don't know, maybe I can fucking suppress it or something. Or definitely it's on the road to that shit.
And it's always good to get better anyway.
Yeah.
Like the first time I got tagged, I didn't have shit. I was laying in a hospital for a long ass time.
Yeah, I remember. And she does a thing that she rarely does with Ken, where but on occasion does. She looks normally only when she's really, really upset, like genuinely sad, and it's not like You know, I fucked myself up pretty badly. And Ginger's seen the aftermath. I want to be in a situation where I can stop her seeing that. Where do you think she fucking learned that?
Fuck, man. Like I hear you. I get it, but I mean, you can't put all that shit on you. I mean, how many of those things were in like a fucking like ninja death camp in space or something?
Do you think they told them about cutting their wrist to commit suicide?
Maybe. I mean, if I had a batch of fucking like killer spy things, I'd probably instruct them to off themselves and capture.
Then you'd use like fucking pills or something. You wouldn't get them to cut
That-
themselves.
I
It's a
don't
really
fucking know.
ineffective way of killing yourself.
Well, did these people strike you as effective? I mean, they all seem to kind of suck at their jobs.
I mean, they took a girl somewhere between the age of 8 and 14. And they turned her into a fucking ninja assassin. You've been on the receiving end of what Ginger can do. They seem to be pretty good at training fucking ninja assassins. They built a fucking spaceship.
This is like some Northern Central Positronic shit, man. Like they're kind of good at it, but then like something goes wrong.
I'm pretty sure cyanide pills are the sort of thing that they have on their agenda. Fuck, you want to talk about pills? You know fucking Ginger's got these pills from hospital. They're helping her with her mind after we took her out of hospital.
Right.
They are actually fucking helping, but like she remembers shit that the others have done. She even like switches sometimes, just on her own accord, like consciously.
The fuck?
I know.
I mean, what are they like antipsychotics or something?
Basically, I looked it up. It's an experimental fucking treatment for schizophrenia, and spoke to Daniel Jade's husband. He's like some fucking brain doctor, neurosurgeon shit.
Isn't he like really young for that job?
Yeah, he says that this mix of like antidepressants and like antipsychotics and shit. But there was a consent form signed by Ginger, and they're saying it's an experimental treatment. And Ginger was dosed up. Firstly, she's fucking Ginger. Secondly, she was dosed up on fucking sedatives, so she couldn't even focus on me when I was talking to her.
Dude, if she signed those papers under those circumstances, especially if she hasn't been declared like legally an adult in terms of state of mind, that's illegal as fuck.
Yeah, completely. And when they said she needs to take this fucking experimental medication or they're going to section her. And then they just moved on. They didn't talk any other shit. The nurse was too busy or some shit.
I mean, is somebody signed on as her guardian?
No, she doesn't have legal identity. Not that I fucking know of.
Well, then how does anything count as binding on her?
I don't fucking know. She was listed in the hospital papers as just Ginger because it's the only name we fucking have. She doesn't have a surname.
This shit happens to me sometimes. People, like, they assume that you have an identity. I mean, that's just a basic fucking assumption because they can see you in front of them, right?
Yeah.
But if you, like, try to find me in paperwork, it's nearly fucking impossible. I technically exist, but it's hard.
Right. I mean, that's fair. I don't have a phone. I don't have a credit card.
All my shit's under a different name.
What name?
Ah, God, what's the fucking last name I made up for this name? It's like Ken something. I mean, I usually just go by the first name.
If you're gonna tell her, then that's fine, and if not, then then she's like, I don't really fucking care.
Ken's my craft name.
Fucking what?
My like actual birth name is Eric Shreb.
Your name's not.
Look, it's the first thing I was taught. Real names, birth names. They have power. You can use them like you would somebody's body sample. You take on a craft name, and that's how
You
you're
want to
known
talk about body
amongst.
samples? If I what what the fuck? I've how long have we been fucking? What the fuck? How long have we been fucking doing this? And how much shit have I fucking opened up to you? What the fuck?
And
And you didn't even fucking tell me your real name until fucking now. What the fuck?
Naomi,
What the fuck?
look,
How do I even know that's your fucking real name? I don't fucking know. You didn't.
it's absurdly easy once you know the actual name to look me up. I've got my ID on me. Fuck, I'll even show you my birth certificate. The point is, yeah, you told me a lot of shit, okay? And nobody else knows this. Nobody. Literally no one knows my fucking name except for you. You're the only one. You're the only person I even trust enough.
And you didn't think of fucking telling me this before. Those times when I was fucking crying, unable to fucking cope. Shit I've told you, and you fucking tell me this fucking now.
I'm kind of fucked up.
You fucking are. Gives everyone the fucking right. You just get to fucking pretend to not be fucking you. Naomi's my fucking name. Naomi fucking Crossand's always my fucking name. And I wish it wasn't my fucking name. I wish that wasn't who I fucking am. What is it with this fucking condition we all have that makes us unable to be goddamn honest? What the fuck, Ken? Eric, what the fuck your name is?
It's just call me by my actual name when it's just us.
I don't even fucking. What the fuck?
Look, I spent like the better part of a fucking year being hunted by people for no fucking reason. I come into this shit and they tell me, oh, somebody can fucking just destroy you if they know your actual name. So yeah, I took on this name. Apparently a lot of mages do it.
And if I wanted your body sample, I think we've exchanged enough fucking bodily fluids.
I'm sorry. Just it gets to be such a fucking habit that eventually you don't even think about it. Change your fucking eye color, change your hair length, you look in the mirror, you don't even notice. Fuck, I don't even know who I am anymore half the time.
You're not born looking fucking. Oh no, yeah, Ken did change his appearance, didn't he?
Yeah,
like,
but he,
that's actually canon, yeah.
yes, but he actually like thought to inform Naomi.
Yeah.
Call her and be like, hey, my shit's different now.
What the fuck? That. And the fuck if I didn't bring it up now, when were you gonna fucking tell me?
Tomorrow, actually.
What?
Had it all fucking planned out. I was going to do all sorts of stupid shit. Big lead up. And then tell you my actual name.
Fuck, make it so. I don't even fucking know. I'm so fucking angry and so fucking tired, and I know that you've got me on a fucking leash. Because without you, I fucking die, and we both know that.
Well, let's take the first step towards that not being a thing.
I don't even fucking know.
Naomi, the last thing I need you to fucking think about me is that I'm trying to, like, make you be here. So yeah, I'll help you learn this stuff. And fucking God willing, we figure out a way to make your shit whole. And you can decide whether you want me around or not.
But why the fuck not? You fucking owe me that.
Okay. So from what I can tell, the only way that things kind of work between any two mages is if the shit we think is close enough. Like, it gets weird. I haven't really done it before. Shouldn't really surprise you, but I'm kind of a fucking loner. Now, as far as I can tell anything, the universe as I know it is a gigantic cycle. Now, some people call it the wheel, some people call it samsara. There's 1,000 different fucking words for it in 1,000 different languages. Point being, it is more or less cyclical. Now, the cycle in and of itself might have an endpoint somewhere along the line, but I'm not smart enough to figure out where and when that is.
Don't need to understand when it is. It just happens. Oblivion doesn't care about what we care about because it just fucking is. The whole universe is a fucking train to destruction. We're all dead. It's just a matter of time.
At least until we get spat out again.
There's just got an end. Maybe that's just the universe's sick joke. Pull the lever, fall through the trap door. Your neck snaps. Maybe it takes 70 years or whatever you think it takes. Just so it can fucking do it again.
There are certainly some ties of karma that would run in that direction. I'm not going to shit you on that. Unless you fuck up badly enough. There's only two ways out of the cycle. One way is to get drug into what I understand is some sort of endless fucking abyss. The other way is to become an enlightened being, sit in the center of the wheel and just kind of laugh at us. I don't know what enlightened people do. I'm nowhere near that level. Probably think really deep fucking thoughts for eternity.
I mean, surely it's just a delusion they have.
You kind of got to be deluded to be one of us.
Yeah, because it ends anyway.
Either way, at least in that vision of the universe, you get to stop living and dying over and over and over again.
Until you just die one last time.
Not the worst way to be. Buddhism, after all, was constructed as an escape hatch from suffering.
Isn't that what all religion, I suppose, is?
Depends on your opinion.
It all promises that there's something beyond oblivion, and Everything ends.
Yeah.
Destruction is the nature of the universe. Entropy, chaos, heat, death, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're born to die and nothing else. The universe was created to be destroyed.
I tend to take a more proactive take on it. But I do agree there's probably an endpoint somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to die. Maybe eventually even my fucking soul will die. But there's some shit I got to get done before then. You know, I was given this time for a reason, right? I was given this power for a reason, right? I gotta fucking do something.
That's all we've fucking got.
Either way, big wheel, flow of karma, flow of chi. Karma is just a form of tithe, usually applies to most people and objects, but chi, that's the fucking essence of the universe. Even like a fucking court wizard from the Han Dynasty believes in fucking chi. Now, takes various forms, especially filters through certain cycles. Whole thing that sets people like me apart from, I don't know, fucking Joe down the street is that every now and again I can manipulate the chi to do what I want. In terms of life, usually runs along the lines of influencing people's internal flows, either between the 5 sets of organs or through the meridian system. I tend to prefer meridians. I know it a lot better. Keep in mind, this shit does not relate to the human fucking nervous system in any way, shape, or form. Works, though.
The pulse of life.
Yeah.
We call it we, and she kind of flicks her finger around in a circle, pointing to the building. Call it the Lakashin. Pulse of life. The energy that makes you alive.
Okay. Now, I know that you and I have different ways of doing our shit. The way I tend to do it, a lot of deep thinking and meditation. I know I don't exactly strike you as a meditative type, but it takes a lot of fucking practice. I tend to focus on monk shit, at least for life-related things. It's, fuck, I don't have a good word for this. And he literally just kind of very casually in front of Naomi starts going through the various symbolic hand gestures that the mudras are composed of. Now, these have a lot to do with various like religious scriptures and all sorts of fucking reasoning that goes all the way back to like when Buddhism was in India.
Naomi at this point has like cocked her eyebrow and is clearly like, yeah. Sorry, continue.
like you ever watch like the dancing stuff that goes down in India, especially when they're doing like Hindu stuff? Because I'm pretty sure that influenced this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where the mudras probably come from. I'm not exactly a fucking expert. Says the Buddhist monk. God damn it, Ken. Either way, you do this stuff enough times, you get to know what it represents and you get in the zone. Once you do that, it becomes easy to kind of get in the mindset where you can manipulate your own chi, or in your case, your own pulse. After that, you can do all kinds of crazy shit. You can get rid of marks and blemishes. You can change your eye color, grow out your hair. You can't do like the truly crazy Maggie level Born Identity horse shit, nor do I even endorse that. But you can do enough to get by. Naomi will note that Ken still has all his scars.
Yeah. Okay. Or respect your Buddhism stuff, and that kind of makes sense to you, I guess. Well, you said kind of makes sense, so we'll try something, but I've got a better way to touch the pulse of life. Deal with your inner chakras or what the fuck ever.
Well, it is down to whatever works for you, Naomi.
At this point, she takes off her shirt and and just gives him a look and smiles. And I think that's the best point to end the scene.
Indeed.
Thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, any watchers, for watching. She'll be angry later on, I promise.